Today, you wake up and surprise, you're now the ocean's biggest predator, the Megalodon. You're a giant the size of a school bus with a massive, monstrous mouth. Is the sea a paradise for you, or is every bite its own trouble? If you're ready, start moving those fins. The menu today includes surprises, rivals, and one major crisis. Your official name, Octopus Megalodon. In short, Meg. Your length? Long enough to line up 2 buses end to end. Your mouth opens like a refrigerator door, and inside are hundreds of serrated, palm-sized teeth. Your bite force can crush a car. Your speed philosophy is familiar. Slow and heavy on long distances, a rocket in short bursts. Your menu includes fish, seals, and especially medium to large whales. During the Miocene-Pliocene eras, warm seas were basically an enormous open buffet for you. Your senses are razor sharp: smell, vibration detection, and the ability to sense faint electric fields. But you do have one weakness: a climate that keeps warming and cooling, and whales whose migration routes shift as a result. If that link in the food chain starts to wobble, even you, the one at the very top, can stumble. The headline on your CV would be Apex Predator. So, how were you born? You weren't born from an egg. You're a giant that develops inside the mother and is born alive. Even at birth, you're already 2 to 3 meters long. There may have been some pre-birth sorting in the nursery. Let's just say you might have competed a little too intensely with your siblings. When you enter the world, you're sturdy, fast, and fully ready for the motto, hunger is a lifestyle. Your first stop is shallow, warm coastal bays. These are nursery grounds. The currents are gentle here, and large predators are scarce. But scarce doesn't mean absent. To the big sharks lurking near the shore, you could easily be the perfect kids' meal. Your diet starts with mid-sized fish and rays. Your teeth operate like a production line. When one falls out, another replaces it. Your growth rate is like jet fuel. You graduate from the nursery and move into the open sea, into deeper waters. There, your ability to sense vibrations and electric fields works like a fog light. You have no social life. All your energy goes into growing and sharpening your hunting instincts. You're no longer on the kids' menu. Now whales are entering the stage. To find prey, you read the ocean's hidden highways, the borders where warm and cold waters meet. The rule is simple: 90% patience, 10% rocket. When the target rises toward the surface, you approach from deep below, from the dark, like a submarine. Your goal at first contact isn't to tear the prey apart, it's to disable it, to shut down its ability to move. With a bite to the side or the base of the tail, you slow it down. And then the wear down begins. You spend your energy strategically. Shallow coastal areas are your allies. Bad visibility? No problem. Your sense of smell, vibration detection, and electrical field perception act like a compass. If the first bite isn't enough, your tactic is simple: bite and retreat. The trail of blood and the rising fatigue will call you back. This is efficiency engineering. One successful session can keep you going for days. You're flexible with your menu. You're not a gourmet, you're a caloric opportunist. Being an apex predator means winning. Your secret isn't brute force, it's rhythm. The right place, the right moment, the right bite. Enemies? Defense? Your toughest enemy isn't another monster, it's your own energy budget. But threats do exist. If large mammals form a circle and start using their tails like baseball bats, you don't dive straight into the chaos. You approach from the edge, deliver a single disabling bite, then pull back and continue the war of attrition. Dolphins and orcas are masters of coordination. Your answer? Silence, angle, and patience. You don't rise toward noise. You rise along the line where your shadow stretches longest. You never collide head-on with large sharks. Instead, you turn your wide turning radius into an advantage. Draw a circle from the outer arc and slip behind them. Your unseen enemies are parasites and wounds. Luckily, your body runs in constant maintenance mode. Lost teeth are replaced, and remoras, those little fish, give you a free cleaning service. Geography hides traps too. One wrong turn in a shallow channel can drain your energy. Your defense isn't invisibility, it's delaying visibility. Being Apex means earning it again every single day. In the ocean, love is strategy and timing. You don't have fixed borders, you have fluid corridors shaped by warm waters. When mating season arrives, scent, vibration, and body language do the talking. You sense chemical signatures drifting through the water from afar. First comes parallel swimming, a kind of rhythm synchronizing. Then comes a gentle bite, gentle by Megalodon standards, for alignment. You don't sprint, you're a fuel economist. Most of the time, females are larger. If you're the male, your message is, there is strength, but more importantly, there is control. The female doesn't look for brute force, she looks for your calmness and patience. As for territory, you have core use areas. If another predator appears, you don't go head-to-head. You draw a wide arc and win through energy efficiency. Real territory isn't a line on a map, it's the energy you'll need for tomorrow. In the sea, love is planned like war. Massive power, minimal drama, maximum efficiency. But what happens when the climate begins to shake? A crisis doesn't begin with an explosion, it starts with a small shift. A warm water band moves just 2 degrees. The ocean's climate control has malfunctioned. This burns through big energy budgets. Prey abandon their usual routes early. No panic, only a plan. First, an energy inventory. How are your fat reserves? If the thermal band shifts north, you follow it. New rivals, orcas, may appear. While they play their loud team game, you turn emptiness and silence into tactics. As the water cools, endurance matters more than speed. You ride the current and travel cheap kilometers. In a crisis, gourmet tastes don't matter. The calories that fill you up are the calories that save you. Sometimes the crisis is ship noise. It scares your prey away, so you shift your plan to the night shift. If prey is scarce, you save your sprints for absolute must-use moments. In crisis, the most dangerous feeling is impatience. If you rush into the center, your energy budget goes negative. You manage from the edges, disable with one bite, keep your distance. In crisis, discipline wins, not heroics. Power, 10 out of 10. Your bite force is legendary. One well-placed strike can leave a massive body half disabled. Speed, sprint, 8-10. You're no marathon runner, but when the moment is right, you launch like a rocket. Short, hard, decisive. Endurance, cruiser range, 8-10. Big mass plus the right current, cheap kilometers. Energy efficiency, 9-10. The rule, 90% patience, 10% rocket. Few attacks, high return. Sensory perception, 9-10. Smell, vibration, electric fields, you feel what you can't see. Intelligence, tactics, 8-10. You don't dive into the chaos, you manage from the edges. Your first bite is always to reduce capacity. Defense, armor, 7-10. Deep,
thick tissue. Your shield is strong, but not magical. Flexibility/adaptation, 7/10. You update the map, but your sweet spot is warm waters and plentiful whales. Risk management, 9/10. Bite, retreat, wear down from the perimeter. You rely on continuity, not heroics. Reproductive strategy, 7/10. Live birth, large offspring. Big investment, low frequency. Ecosystem impact, 10/10. As the dominant force at the top, you shape the balance. Overall profile, a powerful, single-strike economy, superior perception, and disciplined rhythm. Your weak point, sensitivity to thermal bands. Formula, massive power, plus low waste, plus high rhythm. Today, we saw the ocean's heavyweight champion from the inside. You waited with patience, then rocketed forward at the perfect moment. That's the essence of being Meg. Massive power, low waste, high rhythm. Now your shadow stretches out and fades away. The ocean goes quiet for a while. So who's next? I leave you two options. Lion, dominating the land, ambush in the brush, pride tactics. Orca, killer whale, intelligence, coordination, and teamwork. Whisper in the comments, lion or orca? Will we hear a roar or sonar? You choose. We dive deep or head to the savannah. See you in the next episode.